And of course, that valuable res to bring players back on into the game. Tom, there's a pretty quick pace to it.
All right, well, this is already done, isn't it? The pistol round's already over. There's only 2 players left. They've just gone steamrolling straight in. We talk about the slow, sort of collected style of Na'Vi when it comes to their attack. I don't think that's going to happen in this next half. I'd be gobsmacked because that wouldn't make sense with this composition, but just the sheer pace. Cloud has at least managed to find himself one. But just look at these after plant positions. They are so far back, so much ground being held. They've also got utility that will be coming back online. It won't even be needed.
With a minute left on the clock in this second round, you know, it's really been a dragged out one. BBL not wanting to take that initial aggression in the same way, but after biding their time and seeing no pushes, eventually they've got to make a move. Now that is an awkward fight. SSK hasn't taken a lick of damage, and he has taken a weapon off of Pora. You know, this round is all about damage for Na'Vi, and with a kill already on the board and aim stripped of his shields, although getting healed back up a little bit, there was a lot of potential for damage. Still is, maybe. 2 shots to the body needed on aim here. That's the problem.
With a nade. The nade now available. This could have forced MBLL forward. He gets tagged up as well. This is now 3 kills. And actually, the depth in strength, like still having a rifle and also having that Guardian, which I will say for Aslan is just a rifle. Like, he is unbelievable with it. And now you've got Kushner. Now, he actually is just going in straight off the bat with that rifle. I was expecting to see maybe that given over to somebody else. Pora, though, has been able to fight one back. I don't know if there's going to be much more from this, though. After plant, possible, but you can see where the setup is. From the side of Na'Vi, they're almost expecting this.
They definitely primed him ready. Catch these players on the way over. Flashes in. Peek right after. Perfect follow-up. And the player in heaven only good for 1.
Well, now it's up to a reaction to be found for Na'Vi, and they're just being forced out of position. All of this utility's just being fantastically used, and now Dinks has been caught as well.
Yep, the Tour de Force coming up big for the opening. QD already down, got the foothold on the site. Pora able to backstab. This is fantastic. Zeddy traded out right away. And SSK unlikely to hit X in this round. Or S, I suppose. Or spectator binds. They, they're going to delay it for a moment. Change up the position, and there we go. Rolling Thunder for the right side, and that's where they're actually pushing. That's the intended target. SSK firing away, trying to find someone, but they're already in the spawn. He's being pushed out by every piece of utility. There was just nothing to give him even a moment's space to rest. The team crossing the site, doing well until the rest of Navi show up. They've got the cross held, but Aslan steps it up and takes them both down.
Definitely has me very excited. You're going to see straight away the attempted overdrive. I mean, guess one, honestly. But that ult, that's actually not bad.
Yeah, all things considered, it could have went worse, but with the res back through, it doesn't really matter. You've lost 2 players. Pistols stacked up here to try and catch him on the cross, but it should be a massacre in favor of BBL. They've committed the res to it. I think that's already enough. Lost on that one. Oh, nice position on top of the wall. Surf into success for Zeddy, but that's all they're going to get. By the looks of things, Dano is going to be cleaned up with 6 on the board for BBL. They have been incredible so far. Honestly, like, this is the polar opposite.
Well, the info is definitely going to be going
30 seconds left.
in that direction. The execute begins. They've not checked properly. A good chance for SSK. He goes too high over the top of the wall and just gives them a kill instead. Sure, it's a fantastic shot from the other side, but it almost seemed like he was safe. Spike going to be retrieved. It's going to be held on the cross. Aslan landing a 3rd shot of the round and leaving just Dinks remaining. 1 player incredibly low, but he's got to try and bypass this tour de force. And honestly,
I'm really curious to see when that trigger is clicked by Zeddy. I think just there, yeah, it was used on contact in A main, gets the players out onto site, and they're now safely in towards the spawn. This is a hard retake that they're playing for. Oh, The stun on Zeddy. He's in the corner, but it looks like nothing's come his way. I was expecting spams or utility, but it comes in a little late for Gordon.
I think Duno counter spammed, and that was why. He managed to find the kill through the corner and actually saved his teammate. Kushner, though, has got one straight back. He was on the site for a mere second before he's already managed to wrap back around, just hiding on the edge of the door. Bora holding alongside him as well. This crossfire is ever so deadly, and it just seems like there's nothing for NAVI even having themselves a good spot, and while just bunny hopping through to give Aslan another kill.
11th round. They need to win both of these and the pistol. Have any sort of hope, any chance over on that attack. I do feel like at least they'll be more comfortable there, but the foundations have not been set just yet. Dunno on the back of the site. Okay, Dinks actually gets away with one. Dunno could be in for something here. Oh, yes, he is. Great shot. But someone else needs to step it up again, Tom.
Spike already going down. A little bit of damage taken, but Kushner is still absolutely fine. And again, weaponry is just not ideal. I feel like SSK is almost trying to mask the fact that he has a judge just by breaking it with a knife. Nice shot from Zeddy, though. Kushner may be over peaking a little bit in that corner. Time, though, has been ticking for a fair while, and they've still got to try and clear out both of these players from the angle. They're not even checking it. They've not cleared it at all. Just almost too easy in the end for AIM DLL. No one.
Just taking one hit of it, and it doesn't disrupt the timing of the round, and the plant is perfect. This is an aggressive round. Orbital strike already down. Cloud able to pick up the first, and Dinks just comes swinging around the corner. This is a dominant start for NAVI, something that has been missing for quite a while now, and it's left to Turco to try to make this work, miles away from his res, but he's going to stick around. In fact, he might even swing into them, and both players are holding it. It's a firing squad.
Is actually the stuns that are available, both of them. The relay bow also online. This could get rough quite quickly for NAVI.
Yeah, it really could. The cutie up close is taken down, though, and that nade, so perfect, precision on point. Aslan punished out in the open. And it leaves it all onto the back of a shorty. Not the most likely of heroes for this round.
There has to be another gun. Okay, there's a classic. It's fine. Gonna throw it away a little deeper so that maybe it's not hurt on the drop, but I feel like at this point they have to have a decent idea of where he's coming from, and Dinks is going to be there to close it. A lifeline.
So they're going to have to fight back into main.
My ult's not ready.
If they decide to go this way.
Spike dropped.
They're maneuvering back around. Well, what's the plan here? They've got an orb with 45 on the clock. It's time to mount this push. They've been holding B main the whole round. They're clearing out the rest now, and here's the blitz.
Well, Aslan's actually going to get pinged up by that. A bit of a problem for him, but he still survives in the corner. No, it's a whiff. Not going to be able to do anywhere near as much as he would have hoped for. And this execution from NAVI has worked fantastically. Again, using this neon to get an easy entry into the site. And in fact, BBL, they've just checked out for what was just a few save rifles, and really they lost to the pistols.
Wow, they are stacked up here on BBL. Good trades to start with. Flash in. Zeddy not able to deliver any further. The Stimbicon coming in huge on that one. And Aslan, okay, he's able to TP out of here as well. It's not a clean fight, so he's not able to TP out, but it could have.
Oh, look at this aggression, though. SSK completely catches them off guard. Now they have their own orbital strike to basically section them off, at least for the moment. That should allow the cross into the site, but of course...
Molly used up. They know that Dano is stuck in that corner now. Nothing to block off site, though. They know the crossfire's in play, and they've got to deal with SSK. Dano ready to take the fight. He takes the first easily. And now SSK should be ready to trade, but he's not needed. Running and gunning.
Ultimately, they're not out of it just yet, even with the weakness in their purchase. And actually, just look at the sheer pace that's coming in on the other side. Overdrive invested. Oh, he can still go for the spam, but doesn't want to overcharge. Doesn't want it to overheat. And well, he's actually gained a judge. Gained.
Well, I'd be very scared if I was Dano right now. There's a good chance a judge comes swinging around that corner on him. I'm looking for them. I mean, the only downside is that Dingsjay is essentially just being sacrificed. If you draw,
oh no,
you could draw a circle around him in defensive side players, and there you go. Every angle open. This guy was screwed.
unutmayın almost homed in on the angle.
Spike planted.
Rotation's going to be third. Missed shot, but Aslan won't miss a second. And now, well, if anything, it leaves just one player to actually try and defend off the spike with the full force of the opposition coming in. I don't know if this flank's even going to be on time. Zeddy has to survive for this flank to play any part, and he's just stuck in the corner. Now, Duno, it doesn't even matter where he's coming from, because the afterplant just isn't set up in a good position. He needs to try and wipe everybody out in a matter of seconds, and they're just going to be waiting. BBL.
Sorry, aim. But over on the B side, it's where Aslan's about to get contact, and he's caught SSK, gotten out of there. And now sets back up for free with this operator. Rotates coming through, but this is where Cloud could have a chance, an opportunity to catch them on the cross, maybe. Oh, the timing's good. Turco's crossing into spawn, and this opens the window now for the push to happen.
It's more so if he drops down. That's the thing. He's going to hear him. Oh, it almost goes a little wrong for Turco, but he's going to land the shot nonetheless. 30 seconds left. Yushino's just walked past him, but it doesn't matter. It's a free kill in the end. And now Duno's all that's left. Spike in hand, but not much time to play with. He has 15 seconds to try and get in onto this site, either kill off all three members or somehow get a plant. It seems inevitable. The BBL